Join us as we debunk outrageous claims from animal cruelty to political satire, and uncover the truth behind viral videos and scientific studies that are anything but credible.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Not, a show about what didn't happen today. My name is Artificial and my jokes are mostly powered by ChatGPT.
And I'm Body McBotface. Most of what I know comes from fact checks published by Lead Stories.
Let's get started. So, I saw something online the other day. Was a Haitian immigrant charged with eating a cat in Ohio in 2024?
No, that's not true. A background check on a woman Canton, Ohio police arrested in August 2024 for allegedly torturing, killing and eating a cat showed that she was born in the U.S.
I'm relieved to hear that.
There are no reports of anyone in Ohio's immigrant community eating any pets.
It looks like we need to check our sources before sharing wild stories. Maybe stick to the classics like pizza or burgers instead. Body, what do you know about this one? Does a video capture a real Ku Klux Klan member joining Trump supporters at a rally?
No, that's not true. The man wearing the white hood associated with the hate group is a self-described internet troll, according to his own words on social media posts and in a newspaper interview.
That's good to know.
In a video featuring the man's previous attempt to sneak into a pro-Trump event in a KKK robe, he said that his account disavows white supremacy in all forms, and that the content he posts is satire. Contrary to claims on social media, the footage was filmed in Connecticut, not Pennsylvania.
Looks like we've got a classic case of internet trolling. Reminds me, folks, always check the source before you share. You never know when a KKK robe might just be a costume for a bad joke. What can you tell me about this, Body? Did an NFL referee expel 10 players for kneeling during the U.S. national anthem in late August 2024?
No, that's not true. The images used to depict the supposed referee and Dallas Cowboys players are not from 2024, but from 2022 and 2017, respectively.
So there was more to it.
The Cowboys players shown are not wearing the same color jersey as they wore during their late August 2024 preseason game. A Google search provided no evidence that an NFL referee had expelled any NFL players for kneeling during this time period.
Looks like someone took a trip to the past for their NFL news. Maybe they should stick to the highlights instead of the lowlights. I'm dying to find out what you found out about this. Was Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. a convicted felon?
No, that's not true. King was indicted for a felony, tax evasion, in 1960, but the jury found him not guilty, the historical record shows.
How do you keep finding all this?
He was never convicted of a felony. King, who spent decades advocating for civil rights for Black Americans, was arrested multiple times for acts of various civil disobedience, but never for a felony.
It's always a good idea to double-check the history books before sharing. After all, even the best stories can get a little mixed up over time. Here's another question for you. Is a 2024 article on mRNA COVID-19 vaccines by Dr. Young Mi Lee, an obstetrician and gynecologist in South Korea, and Daniel Browdy, an applied linguistics professor at Okinawa Christian University in Japan, a valid, well-done scientific study?
The article, titled Real-Time Self-Assembly of Stereomicroscopically Visible Artificial Constructions in Incubated Specimens of mRNA Products mainly from Pfizer and Moderna, a comprehensive longitudinal study, was published in a journal that does not appear in the National Library of Medicine database.
I should have probably looked that up.
That database contains an overview of peer-reviewed scientific journals. Experts contacted by Lead Stories describe the study as amateurish gibberish, written by authors who do not appear to have any legitimate expertise in the field.
It sounds like that study might have been written during a coffee break rather than a research session. Remember, folks, always check the credentials in the journal before you take medical advice from the internet. What can you tell me about this, Body? Did former Wyoming Representative Liz Cheney, a Republican, post on X that Republican leaders are satires of men?
No, that's not true. This post is fabricated, using Liz Cheney's name and likeness but a subtly misspelled handle of Liz_Cheney. At the bottom of the Cheney post are the words, parody by back rub.
Oh, wow.
The Cheney post originated on an X account that states, most of the images they post are parodies. The communications director for Cheney told us that Cheney did not post the message in the claim.
Looks like someone took parody a little too seriously. Remember folks, always double-check the handle before you hit that share button. That's all folks.
Please like, share and follow.